Morning, YouTube. Man, starting to see some things blooming out here. This is getting nice. So I discussed this on Saturday on my ride with the Iron, the first time out in 48 days, whatever the hell I called it. But anyway, I went around Lake Mayfield, this beautiful route that rides right along the lake all the way around. It's just gorgeous. However, as you can tell by the video I put up, Iron 883 winter number 3, this microphone, which works perfectly fine on everything except for the Iron, it was so bad. And I don't know, I got that first little blip out, went up the road a little bit, and my remote had charged up. I put that thing on, and God, I just couldn't, just wasn't in a mood to talk. And anyway, I had something I wanted to talk about, and that's an upcoming MotoVlogger Meetup. I don't know if they're all motovloggers, but pretty sure they all are. I don't know everybody that well. It's being organized by XXXDeadHead and Gabe, and a couple of people I know, Loud Pipes and Chainlink. Those guys are going, and it sounds like a bunch of other people also that I may or may not be familiar with. I see their Facebook names and haven't dug deeper to figure out their YouTube channels if they have one. But nevertheless, this is in July. For me, it'll be well, by the looks of it, it'll be like it'll start on July 9th, and I'll probably be back somewhere around the 17th. But it's we're going to meet up in St. George, Utah. Any of you guys that are familiar with that area, it's quite hot in July. And here's the other kicker. Oh, that almost looked like frost down on the ground down there. It's 36. Maybe it got below freezing earlier. But the other kicker for me is, well, one, it's 1,100. Well, it's about 1,135 miles one way from here in Toledo, Washington, where I'm at now, to St. George, Utah. Long trip. Especially on a... Lady, why are you just randomly slowing down? You ought to see this gal. She's in one of these weird little Nissan Cubes, and she's got a bleach blonde bouffant hairdo and these great big huge 80s sunglasses, them great big round bastards, you know. Oh man, does she fit that vehicle. But she just, I mean, she gets up to like 60, 65 and then just randomly slows down. She's probably texting or something. Anyway, this I'm really excited about this ride. That's a long ways. Oh, I didn't tell you what I was taking. That was going to be the part 2 of the trick to this, is I'm going to take the Iron 883 on this journey. So tentatively, it looks like we're going to meet in St. George, go through Zion, and end up in Moab. Maybe go up towards Salt Lake City if we end up that way. That's kind of heading my way back home, actually. But yeah, if we just tentatively looking at those places, my round trip would be almost 2,600 miles. That's some serious seat time on an Iron 883. And I've kind of decided, I haven't really announced it, but I've kind of decided I'm just going to leave the Iron alone. Before I bought this thing, I was absolutely going to, I mean, I was almost going to buy it with the bike, but I can get it from other other sources than the dealer I bought the bike from for several $100s cheaper. But the Harley 1200cc kit, I don't think I'm, for the foreseeable future, I don't think I'm going to do that to the Iron. One of the things I do plan on doing is picking up a 2014 Sportster 48. And I just like that nice, quiet, stock bike. I mean, granted, the Iron doesn't have nowhere near the performance of a 1200, and it would be a huge boost to do that to it. But I don't know. It's somehow or another, I think I would change the character of it, and I just really like it just the way it is. And you guys ridden the older 883s, you know, the old carbureted, rubber motor mounted. Oh my God, those things were lethargic. I mean, really, I think almost a 250 Rebel would keep up with one of these things. I mean, it wouldn't, but I mean, it's night and day. They come in every once in a while for different things, and I'll, you know, take one for a test ride around the block like I normally do, and whoa, I'm just like, damn. Because I rode a lot of those things years ago, and I just remember thinking, God, I wish you could see through the window at this crazy lady. She is something else. I shouldn't say that. That's absolutely horrible. But anyway, the old stock iron, not irons, but the stock 883s, carbureted ones, I'm sorry. Yeah, and stock. Wow. The performance difference between them then and what they are now is phenomenal. Jesus, like the difference. I mean, literally, an old carbureted 883 and a fuel-injected modern one. Jesus, like it's like the difference between a 1200 and an 883. God, this thing has got 9,000 gears. It's got a gear indicator on there, and I'm always shocked at. Man, I wish I was brave enough to just turn the camera and gawk at that lady. You guys would get a kick out of her. I've seen her before. I think she's got some other vehicles too. Now look at that. She has no reason to whatsoever, but she just moved over in the way of a guy approaching into the fast lane. How do you like that? Does she look funny? She's a little kooky, I think. Well, to dress like that and to drive a Cube, not to have anything against a Cube, it's just I think you need to have a certain personality to drive one of those things. But getting off subject. Anyway, I'm really excited about this trip. It's going to be fun to do. Actually, this is my first official meetup. I've met other motovloggers, but it was never on bikes. You know, we talked about getting together, but just nothing ever came about. You know, one of them dropped this channel. He switched to something else, and I have no idea. But anyway, it's going to be a fun trip. It's going to be a hot trip. It's going to be a long trip. Not that that's a long trip. You know, 2,500 miles is not the end of the world for a motorcycle trip by no means. But on an Iron 883, I'm not worried about the bike in any way, none whatsoever. It's just, you know, it is a small, physically small bike. I mean, 900 cc's is, you know, I hate to date myself, but I remember when, you know, old Yamaha 650 twins and stuff like that was a touring bike. Honda CB750s and Kawasaki KZ900s were like the Gold Wings and Spyder RTs of the day, you know. That was for the upper guys that really serious into riding, you know. But I mean, people used to tour the country on 500 twin Triumphs and 450 twin Hondas and, you know, CB350s and CB360s. I mean, the bike is more than capable. What makes it a challenge is its, you know, its physical size. there's not a tremendous amount of room to move about on one of those. So, you know, as far as seating position, unless I change the seat, is somewhat restricted. But anyway, I'm not going to drag on. I'll end up going 100 different directions of what I meant to say. But anyway, I thought I'd announce, and I'm going to put a link down below because XXXDeadHead officially announced it here. Well, now it's been a couple days ago, or is that yesterday morning? Yeah, a couple days ago, Saturday morning, and or maybe late Friday night. But anyway, I'll put a link down below for that. He talks about it more. He's the organizer. So for me, I'm going south to Portland, going east on 84 through Idaho and dropping down, going through Salt Lake City and basically straight down to St. George. And XXXDeadHead and those guys are, you know, obviously going to be coming from the San Jose area. So if you guys are in that loop, I know that Strip Bolt is in Utah, and I don't know if him and I will meet up, or apparently he's not that far from St. George, a couple hours or so, so he may just bop down on his own. But so anyway, if you guys want to join along, contact Strip Bolt, PM him or whatever. Him and Gabe are the organizers of the deal. I don't want to assume the position of inviting people, but I think he's already inviting anyone that's in that area or be on that route to come along. And if anybody's up in my area in Washington, Oregon, if you want to hook up with me and we ride together down there, the more the merrier. But anyway, get a hold of XXXDeadHead and discuss it. He has all the details, and it's still, I mean, you're looking, you know, over 3 months from now, so little things could change here and there, big things could change, who knows. So keep in touch. I'll try to keep you updated. Thanks for watching. God, it's still made almost a 13-minute video here. So anyway, thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day. It's supposed to be a 60% chance of rain, but it's looking good here. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care now.